Fear Files Real Nightmares, True Horror, Unexplained Terror. This is Fear Files. If you're brave enough to listen, hit subscribe. Meet Hannah, a 40-year-old mom doing her best to raise her young son alone. Life isn't always easy, but she's always made sure he feels safe, protected, until something happened that neither of them can explain. This is her story. My kid had a chilling encounter with a real ghost. I've got a story to share that's still giving me chills to this day. My kid, who's usually a fearless little guy, had a terrifying encounter with something that we can't explain. It all started on a typical Tuesday evening, when my kid began to notice some strange things happening around the house. At first, it was just little things. Doors creaking open on their own, and some faint whispers that seemed to be coming from nowhere. My kid thought it was just the house settling, but as the events continued, it became clear that something more was going on. He started to feel a presence in the house, like someone was watching him. He tried to brush it off as an overactive imagination, but the feeling only intensified as the days went by. He would find toys and objects moved from their usual places, and some eerie shadows appeared on the walls. It was as if something was trying to communicate with him, but in a way that was both subtle and unsettling. One evening, he came to me, visibly shaken, and told me that he had seen a shadowy figure lurking in the hallway. I tried to reassure him that it was probably just a trick of the light, but he was adamant that it was something more. He described it as tall, with eyes that seemed to bore into his soul. The next day, my kid started to experience some really bizarre occurrences. He would hear footsteps in the middle of the night and find doors open that he was sure he had closed. He even caught a glimpse of something out of the corner of his eye, but whenever he turned to look, there was no one there. The tension was building, and we could all feel it. My kid was getting more and more anxious, and I was trying to stay calm, but it was getting harder by the minute. And then, the most dramatic moment happened. My kid was walking down the hallway when he saw a figure standing right in front of him. It was tall, with eyes that seemed to be staring right through him. My kid froze, unsure of what to do next. The figure didn't move or speak. It just kept staring at him with an unblinking gaze. My kid was paralyzed with fear, but somehow, he managed to find the courage to take a step back and slowly make his way to his room. That encounter left us all shaken. We tried to make sense of what had happened, but it was clear that our lives had been impacted in a way that we couldn't ignore. It was a sobering experience that made us appreciate the unknown and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. If you've got your own ghost stories or experiences, I'd love to hear them. Share them with us in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that's just as intriguing. Thank you for watching Fear Files Real Nightmares. Until next time, keep your lights on and your doors locked.